Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Lofi Network, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, can you tell me what the overall energy is concerning Pisces and people? So we have receipts. So evidence, guilty as charged, as well as exposed. And here we go. Divine, what else do we have concerning Pisces and the people surrounding them? So we have the blues, scared, heavy emotions, as well as mental distress. And why, Divine? What else? My boo. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Okay, so here's what's up, and then I'm gonna pull one more. Someone is concerned that you see them for what they really are. I feel like somebody, friends, family, romantic partners, who, whatever, take it as it resonates. Someone was casting an illusion. Someone was not who they really were. You would even dare somebody would say that they were two-faced, okay? And two-faced in the sense of doing things behind your back, but as well as presenting a false image to you as well. So in essence, it's almost like you really truly didn't know who someone was, especially when when evidence speaks up against somebody. Especially when it's nefarious and the intention behind it is not great. Divine, last one for me, please. Round off the energy for me. Yeah. Machismo. So masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. Okay, concerning people, I will say directly, and then I'll clarify one more time. I will say directly, there is someone in specific. This is giving me a singular individuals, not giving me multiples. It's very targeted. Divine, clarify the receipts. We have turn. So party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Yeah, so the thing concerning this individual that speaks up against them, the evidence that is showing up is somehow showing that they're a cheater. This could be a cheater in many different ways, but right now I'm feeling more so a cheater. This is someone who delighted in surface pleasures. This is somebody who was never really truly satisfied. Having just one particular person. I feel like this is a person who could have multiple individuals. I feel like you maybe just found out about one. Lord have mercy if you figured out what's really going on. Divine, clarify the blues, because I feel like the only reason why somebody in some way is sorry or something is because they got caught. Yeah. So TikTok. So deadline, procrastination, too busy. Time is up for someone. Time definitely is up for someone, and I also feel like this is someone who believes that you never will. You will not be returning back. I feel like many different years have gone by. This could 4 years. The number 4 could be significant. Divine, my boo. We have extra. So dramatic, trying too hard, as well as starter. I feel like somebody, this person is going to try to come back in and get your attention in some way. I feel like this is somebody who may in some way be a little desperate. I don't think they're going to do anything like crazy. I just feel like this is somebody who's going to do something very desperate. Like, I feel like somebody finally is like, this is it. It's either now or never. Divine, clarify machismo. So we have frenemy. So fake friends, two-faced, as well as hidden intentions. Yeah. And there you have it. So two-faced. I feel like this is definitely an arrogant individual, because I feel like this person thought that they would never get caught. They thought that they would never get caught. And it's perfectly fine. I don't know why this energy is relevant now, but we are on different timelines. I'm fed up at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you definitely could have gotten fed up. And being fed up does not necessarily mean that you were angered, you act irrationally and all of those things. No. Some people are very level-headed in moments like this. Divine, what is the direct message here? So we have the Four of Swords. So something definitely is on someone's mind. I feel like this is something that someone could have been thinking about for quite some time. Four of Swords. So the number 4 could be significant. Once again, this could have been 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years, And I feel like still, even now, to this very moment, to this very day, I feel like you still are on someone's mind. We have the World at the bottom of the deck. So a separation is definitely significant. Something has definitely come to an end. But I also feel like with the Four of Swords and the World, this is also someone who could be watching you online. They could be watching your social media platforms, just seeing what you're up to, seeing if anything's going on with you, seeing if you have anybody new, checking up with you. And this doesn't mean every single day. It could just be sporadically. Divine, what else do we have here? We have the King of Wands. I also feel like somebody still views you and is thinking of you intimately. I feel like, of course, if somebody's thinking about you, period, or still having you in their energy, they could be thinking of you in many, many different ways. I feel like one of those ways showing up right now is a way of passion. Okay. And Divine, tell me about the King of Wands, Four of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yes. So I feel like somebody definitely is wanting to give something to you, wanting to have that type of relationship with you. Again, wanting to give to you as they receive from you as well. I feel like somebody possibly even wants another chance with you. Divine, why the Six of Pentacles? We have the Magician. I feel like somebody is manifesting another chance with you, another opportunity. So I'm hearing something about intentions. Divine, what is the intention with the Magician? Intentional as well could be a thing. We have the Five of Pentacles. Divine, tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Temperance. Someone is hoping for an opportunity with you, an opportunity to meet up with you again. I feel like this is something that somebody could have prayed about as well with the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there definitely is this energy of someone directly wanting to reconnect with you. Somebody has been without you for quite some time. Five of Pentacles, the Temperance, they're manifesting some sort of change. I feel like somebody is manifesting an opportunity with you. They've been without you too long. And I feel like if they did get an opportunity, what they would offer up is some form of forgiveness. But a lot of time has passed. Divine, tell me about the Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody has been quiet for a very long time. And I feel like in some way somebody has been respecting your boundaries as well. But I feel like somebody is wanting to pry their way back in some way. Divine, what is this Queen of Swords offering? Because I'm just once again seeing separations. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. They're wanting to return back to you. Somebody has something that they want to express to you with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands. Something that somebody has been keeping away. King of Cups showing up. I feel like this is how they view you. I feel like they're viewing you in a sense of being very emotionally mature, because I feel like right now you're not even leading with your emotions, even though you are a water sign, of course. You're not leading with your emotions. You're leading more so in grounded energy. I feel you more so on the Pentacle side, but this isn't, this is about you, but it's not about you right now. Just more so people connecting themselves with you. Divine, this Three of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. They're wanting to reveal something to you that they've been keeping from you. So maybe even a secret here as well. This secret could be how much love that they still have for you, with the King of Cups still at the bottom of the deck. Just wanting to reconnect with you. Excuse me. Divine, what are Seven of Swords? What is this truth that they're offering? This hidden message. We have the Knight of Wands. And tell me about the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Someone still has an overflowing amount of love for you. And what I feel like somebody is willing to offer is a new start, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. I could say many different things, but I feel like that really truly says it all. This is the card after card after card after card, literally telling a story, questions answered, reasons why. Somebody wants another chance, another opportunity with you. Divine, possible outcomes. What will Pisces think about this? What will Pisces think about this? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I'll be honest, what I'm seeing right now is not a direct no for some of you. This ain't for all of you. For some of you, I'm not seeing a direct no. I'm seeing more so, I feel like you're going to be testing someone to see if they really have healed, if they really have changed. I feel like if you did let someone back in, it's definitely not going to be straight towards anything. It's literally going to be from ground up, from square one. I feel like you're going to be testing someone, paying attention to, and they may not know this, but I feel like you'll be paying attention to their behaviors, paying attention to the things that they say, paying attention to see if they'll say anything that is in likeness to what they would used to say and behaviors that they would used to present when they were around you. Divine, Eight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Like it's possible that some of you all see this as an opportunity, a moment. And as I said, it's not one of those opportunities that is like, oh, I'm jumping for joy that you're back. It's one of those things where it's like, okay. And then you're going to be testing that. You're going to be trying that. I feel like in some way that energy will be felt. It will be felt. Divine, Page of Pentacles. Because if it gives very much starting from ground up. Starting from ground up. Four of Wands. For some of you, you may have success with this over time with the Four of Wands. I feel like you could be coming back together with someone. I'm not going to lie. The cards are saying it. This is a possible outcome. What Pisces thinks about this. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, as well as the Four of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely after an ending, after something has ended. Divine, Four of Wands with the Ace of Swords. And Divine, can you tell me why the Ace of Swords is showing itself? I could gather, but I'm going. Six of Pentacles. And it really truly does seem like what they're wanting to offer, you're willing to offer in return. Six of Pentacles from them, Six of Pentacles from you. You see something as valid, honest, and true, possibly after some time. The number 4 could be significant. Four of Wands. Yeah. For them, it was the Four of Swords. I was trying to remember what it was. For them, it was the Four of Swords. Divine, there, Pisces, Six of Pentacles. What's this? We have the Emperor. And tell me why the Emperor, Divine. Why? Three of Cups. I feel like there is something that's happening that could possibly be worthy of some form of celebration, to be honest. Emperor, Three of Cups, Divine. This will make all the difference in the world. Eight of Swords. Hmm. There seems to be some sort of hesitation because with this Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords showing up, I immediately, got a little tense because, when you consider Three of Cups, these are people outside of yourself. And I feel like these are people, people that you possibly, could be guarded from. Divine, why is this Three of Cups showing up? We have the Nine of Cups. And tell me why the Nine of Cups here? We have the King of Cups. Yeah. So you're showing up exactly how I thought you would. And this is actually even how people are viewing you. You have someone who's viewing you who is willing to honestly really celebrate something with you. Because it's like, you get a little tense. But I can understand the apprehension as well. Because it's this thing of why now and why not then. And I feel like there's this clarity. I feel like there's this thing of possibly still wanting to understand something, because I feel like you yourself are happy all by yourself with the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. Divine, is that Queen of Wands just flipped out? So yeah, I feel like right now, I feel like you could be happy that somebody has returned, but it's also possible that you don't view them in the same way. And what they're willing to give you, you're not willing to give them, because I feel like you're in a completely different space. I feel like you are enjoying being out there, being free, to be honest, and not even in a sexualized kind of way, because Nine of Cups, King of Cups, I feel like with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're a very secure individual. I don't feel like you want or need anybody for really too much anything. I feel like if you want somebody, you want them just to be there. It's not because you need them. Queen of Wands. Yeah. So I feel like right now that's what you possibly view about what's going on concerning you and other people that you're connected to. I will say stand your ground, because it seems like that's what you are doing. And I most certainly would say that honestly, I feel like you're good with, or you're good without, to be honest. Okay. Divine, what is the energy concerning Pisces career and finance? We first have brick wall coming out. So defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. What else, Divine? Huh? We have the blues coming back out. So scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Okay. What else, Divine? Okay. We have machismo. So masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. And what is the last thing here, Divine? Okay. So we have extra. So dramatic, trying too hard, as well as starter. Okay. So what I'll tell you now is there's something here. I'm seeing, number one, I'm seeing an individual who's doing the most within a particular work environment. There seems to be some type of leader or somebody who has a position of authority. I do feel like this is somebody who abuses their power, but this is somebody who also is passive aggressive. They're passive aggressive, and they actually think that they're possibly sliding under the radar. They're not. It's actually very obvious. Okay. But I also feel, on the other hand, there's someone also here who doesn't know what to do about this particular situation. Because I feel like if you did go tell anybody, it wouldn't get through to them. I feel like you're trapped between a rock and a hard place, to be perfectly honest. I also feel like you possibly could be looking for a way to detach yourself. Yes. I also feel like you could be looking for a way to detach yourself from a particular environment without having to possibly lose something with your stability, lose any money, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Divine, clarify brick wall. So frenemy. So fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Yes. You don't know who to go to because you don't feel right now in this particular environment. You don't know who you can trust. Something's going on, and I don't feel like it's any type of abuse. I'll say that, just more so abuse of power, but not any other kind of abuse. I feel like this is just somebody who feels like they can get away with doing anything they want to a certain degree. But I also feel like this is the a type of individual who will play nice enough to slide under the radar, but you see through somebody clearly. Divine, but with brick wall and frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions, like you know what's going on. Like I feel like you know what's going on, but you don't know who you can go to right now because I feel like this person has friends in higher spaces. Divine, can I have one more for this frenemy and brick wall? We have supersize me. So doing too much, excessive, overindulgent. I feel like that's what people would tell you. I feel like people would try to make you seem like you're not in some way sure of what you know you are sure of. I feel like trust your intuition. I feel like your intuition is leading you directly. Divine, clarify the blues. So we have honeymooning. So love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. So listen, this not even a honeymoon kind of situation. So what I feel like you're looking for is you're looking for a way of escape. You're looking for another way out to feel better. We have the blues and then we have honeymoon. Honeymooning is supposed to be like one of the best times of your life because you're celebrating something. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like you're trying to find a way to escape from this particular reality because this can't be life. Not this, and not just escaping from this reality, really moving from this particular space, finding harmony, balance, peace, happiness. I feel like this position is not what it used to be because I feel like at one point in time you were happy with this, but I feel like with someone assuming some sort of leadership position, it's really changed the nature of how you view this organization or even how you view coming to work. Divine, the blues, honeymooning. So we have recalling. So memories, missing someone, reminiscing. And then we have kinky ways. So fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. Okay, so listen. This just took a turn. I feel like someone was involved with someone within a work setting. I feel like involved, whatever you consider involved. This could be one night stand, this could be relationship and all this other stuff. So let's just say something didn't go too well, or maybe it was a one-time thing. I feel like someone is abusing their power. Someone is abusing their power. Divine, clarify machismo. We have receipts. So evidence, guilty as charged as well as exposed. And Divine, give me one more. So we have today as well. So good vibes, present, in the moment. Okay. So I feel like in some way someone is trying to hide, as I said, some form of evidence. They're hiding their tracks. Because Divine, give me one more. Spilling the beans. Yeah. So, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. I feel like this could be as soon as today. I feel like somebody's going to get figured out. Whatever is going on behind the scenes, and as I said, this may not be anything nefarious, but there is an abuse of power here. I do feel like somebody's getting ready to be exposed. Absolutely. Somebody's getting ready to be exposed, and I feel like they're going to do the absolute most. And I feel like this is even the type of individual that would try to bring you down with them. Possibly even use you as a scapegoat as well. Divine, tell me about this extra here, lastly. So we have fed up, so over it, not having it, frustrated. So I feel like it's possible, not even that you're being extra. I feel like you did the absolute most. I feel like you did absolutely what you needed to do. Okay, because I feel like you got fed up with somebody trying to treat you like you're some type of property. This could be one of those examples also where you've never been involved with someone, and they possibly was maybe just hitting on you, and maybe some type of play was involved here. You know, unwanted types of attention, and before it got to a particular place, maybe you got fed up and you spoke up about it, or maybe somebody was throwing out different types of innuendos. And this is anything that you never opened yourself up to. I feel like you made somebody feel comfortable enough to be cool, but not cool like that. Divine, tell me about fed up. So we literally have SOS. So distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. I feel like you got other people involved. I do. I feel like you got other people involved, and you standing up could have possibly caused other people to stand up as well. The evidence is stacked up against somebody. Yeah, the evidence against someone is very overwhelming, and I feel like this possibly will not lead you to quit, but lead them to quit. Somebody's about to get removed from an environment. Divine, last one for SOS, please. So we have the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, as well as purification. Somebody is about to be removed from a particular environment, and I feel like they could have been a very toxic individual. And with them being removed from this environment, you're going to get your peace back. Something about a more peaceful work environment is very significant for someone, okay? And that's just this message. But let's just see what comes out in the tarot. Divine, what is the direct message here? Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords coming out first. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And this Ace of Swords, Divine. Seven of Pentacles, as well as the Temperance. Somebody's moving into a more peaceful environment. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, as well as the Temperance. Somebody's environment is getting ready to change, and it could be for the better. Something is about to flow. This Temperance is giving me a moment of peace. Ace of Swords is giving me a moment of truth revealed. I feel like something is happening exactly the way the other cards were clarifying. I feel like somebody's environment is about to get a lot more peaceful. You'll be able to work in peace. You'll be able to tend to things in peace without having to worry about if anybody's watching over your shoulders, worrying about if anybody's going to hit on you, worry about if anybody's going to say anything that they should not be saying to you with this Seven of Pentacles. Divine, tell me about the Temperance moving forward. What else is here? With the Two of Swords, okay? And what about the Two of Swords, Divine? We have the Four of Pentacles. And Divine, why the Four of Pentacles? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like there is a particular individual who's going to act like they weren't doing something that they were doing. Pretend. Yeah, they're going to hold back something. Somebody's not going to say something about once. It's either one particular thing, leave out some details, omissions, and things like this. Let's just see. Divine, what's the Ace of Swords here? We have the Four of Cups. And why the Four of Cups? Page of Cups. Okay, so, excuse me. Four of Cups, Page of Cups. Someone, or you, you're not interested in what somebody is offering you. You're not interested in what somebody wants to give you. I feel like you could have made this known. I feel like you could tell that you're not interested. I feel like somebody keeps proceeding. Ten of Swords. You're not interested. You're not interested in what somebody is offering you. Yeah. Page of Cups, Divine, this Four of Cups. Six of Swords. Like you possibly would rather be to other places. You could have possibly told somebody to move along. Like you're not. I'm going in a completely different direction. Ace of Pentacles. You're concerned about your work. You're not here to date. Okay, is what you could possibly have told someone. Divine, tell me about the Six of Swords with the Two of Wands. Yes, I feel like you're focused on work. You're focused on things that are ahead of you. I don't feel like you're concerned. This Page of Cups, you're not interested in what somebody has to give. You're moving in other different directions. You're trying to avoid that. Divine, Six of Swords, Two of Wands with the Fool. Like I feel like no, you're not interested in that. I feel like you're on a journey for yourself. And not that you have to tell this to, anybody else, but I feel like you're on a journey for yourself and you're concerning work. Like, no, you're here to work. That's your job. You're here to work. You're not here to do all of the other stuff. Divine, Seven of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Pentacles? We have the Tower. Definitely feel like there could have been a shift, something shocking. Okay, Divine, Seven of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, the shock. With the Three of Swords as well as the Eight of Cups. There is somebody who's getting ready to walk away from something. I feel like the truth is very shocking, to somebody. And I feel like somebody's going to play and pretend like they're hurt, that they have to leave a particular environment. But I feel like them leaving a particular environment is in some way divine intervention for you. I feel like you're going to get exactly what you asked for because you possibly could have just said you wanted your peace back. Divine, Eight of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like definitely in a space and in an environment where people will be walking away because this is honestly the guided action. I feel like this is the consequence for what somebody has done, the actions that somebody has taken. If there is any type of HR type of situation going on concerning you and someone else, I see that working out in your favor as well with the Six of Wands. Divine, tell me about the Temperance. We have, I can't show you that. We have the Lovers, okay? They got on no type, just nothing, just nude. The Lovers, but I do feel in as I say, in a way, something for you definitely was divine intervention. Temperance is showing an angel or an angelic figure, and the Lovers is also showing an angelic figure. I do believe that there is some sort of divine intervention at play for you concerning the situation, because I feel like you're meant to come out on top because there's nothing that you've done in this particular situation to warrant any type of behaviors. Divine, the Lovers as well as the Temperance. Queen of Wands. I feel like what this is meant to do is honestly maybe in a way boost your confidence. I do feel like you gaining your confidence back in some way. This could be a newfound confidence in what you have and what you're doing. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck concerning work. You could be gaining your confidence back in work. Safer environment, happier employee. Divine, King of Wands here. Queen of Wands, excuse me. The Nine of Swords. Yes, I feel like you are no more worrying. Like, I don't feel like you'll be worried about an environment with the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. There has been a judgment call made, possibly against someone. And I feel like this is something that no longer will stress you. Divine, the Nine of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel in some way that luck is on your side concerning whatever situation this may possibly be. With the Two of Swords, I just feel like, honestly, that is the judgment call. But let's see. Divine, what's the Four of Pentacles? Three of Wands, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. So what I feel like with the Three of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like some type of work environment is about to return to normal. I feel like for a while, a work environment did not feel like it was supposed to, or felt like it should. I feel like with the removal of a problem child, you're going to get exactly what the environment was supposed to be. Divine, Ten of Pentacles. We have the World. With someone being removed from an environment with, I'm also seeing the refresh button, like you see on an internet browser. So some energy is about to get refreshed. A work environment is about to be refreshed as well. Last one for the World, Divine. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like what's getting ready to happen is a refreshed outlook, a refreshed perspective. And we have the Justice at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like this is the Justice. I feel like whatever is going on in a particular work environment that speaks adversely against you, I feel like in some way you may be getting vindicated. Vindication is very significant. Divine, lastly, tell me about the Knight of Wands here. We have the King of Cups for the Knight of Wands. And what about the King of Cups concerning this Knight of Wands? We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, Divine. Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is an exchange of messages. Text, Eight of Wands. An exchange of messages. Yeah, something about text messages could be significant. Emails, whatever messages. I'm seeing text, words. So definitely an exchange of messages between a Knight of Wands and a King of Cups. Divine, what's the relationship here? King of Swords. There is no relationship with the King of Swords. Ten of Cups. Yeah. Furthermore, clarifying that there's no relationship here. I feel like this is somebody that you just work with, to be honest. Divine, King of Swords. Nine of Cups. You stand alone. Yes. There is no relationship here. Divine. So email, because I don't feel like this person has your number. Especially with the King of Swords, Nine of Cups. No, I feel like definitely this person doesn't have your phone number. King of Cups. Divine, Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you work with that you don't even like. You don't work with the devil. You don't like this person. I feel like you know exactly what's going on and what's going up between a work environment. I feel like there's many different things going on in a work environment. But definitely somebody is trying to connect with you that you don't want anything to do with. Divine, lastly, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody is sneaky. Somebody definitely is sneaky, and you rather stand alone. You rather stand about your business, and you would rather mind your business. Divine, what do we have in the way of outcomes? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Divine, Six of Pentacles concerning outcomes. We have the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like somebody's getting ready to be vindicated. Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. What else, Divine? With the Empress. Yeah. I feel like somebody's definitely about to get vindicated. Like, I feel like you're going to sit right back in the spot that you're supposed to sit in without any hesitation. Yeah. Divine, what else is here? With the High Priestess, because you trusted and listened to your intuition. Divine Feminine. Wow. You trusted and listen to your intuition, and I feel like you didn't break from that. 2 and 3 could be significant. Okay, this could be 2 to 3 business days is what I'm seeing more so than anything else, because I'm not seeing an extended period of time. This is coming quickly. Divine 6 of Pentacles and the Chariot concerning the Empress and the High Priestess. So, Page of Swords, I definitely feel like you're about to get some sort of judgment call. A message as well with the Six of Swords. Divine, a message could be very significant for you. Divine, what is the Page of Swords? Queen of Wands. And tell me about the Queen of Wands here. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're about to get vindicated. Like, you're about to get, I feel like you're about to be highly viewed, because right now what I'm seeing more so than anything with the Page of Swords to the Queen of Wands is I feel like you're about to get some form of recognition, because like I feel like you were supposed to get it anyway. So with the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like you're about to get something that was always being held away from you anyway. And I feel like that's one of the things that a partner possibly was doing, somebody that you were working with, higher ups or whatever, were holding back possibly some form of increase is also what I'm hearing. That's one other thing that's showing up as well. Even with that Ace of Pentacles, there's one other thing that's showing up, and I feel like it's the withholding of finances as well. Because I mean, that even showed up with the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles with the other card as well. So I feel like one of those other things that was being held up is somebody owed you money. This could be a bonus, this could be an increase, an annually increase or whatever, but in some way, whoever this leader was, not only were they possibly maybe hitting on somebody else, or that could just be another scenario in itself, but there's also another leader here who possibly was holding back some sort of finances, and that's tying itself together now as well. So I feel like in some way within your work environment, within your stability, you're about to get something that you were owed or due anyway. Okay, Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you were able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, and see you in the network. Bye, guys.